Hi everyone, welcome back to Animal Crossing New Horizons. Today we're going to be celebrating the spring fishing tourney in the game, which I'm really excited for because I haven't played a fishing tourney in quite a while now. Mainly my goal for today is to try and earn a lot of money because I really want to work towards paying off my mortgage because I'm really running out of storage. I've done my best with my storage and really cleaned it out to items I really don't need, but I'm still struggling a bit, especially with storing things like wood and just seasonal items like eggs, for example, fruit and that sort of thing. Villager photos and certain furniture items that are harder to buy or unlock. It just means that I very quickly run out of storage, so that's what I want to do today. I do already have 44,000 bells in my pocket, so actually why don't we go drop these inside my house and then let's see how many we can actually earn just from today. Okay, so let's drop my 44,000 bells on the floor and we can come back and get these later. But basically I just want to see if I sell a bunch of fish to Chip Jr. today, how much bells I can actually make. Obviously it won't be how much I can make in a day because I'll probably only be playing for around 2 hours at the most because I need to edit this video, and recently I've been in the habit of recording videos that are way too long. If you look back on my channel, you'll probably notice that my last few videos have been very long for some reason. I've just been having so much fun recording that I end up recording for way too long. We're gonna kind of see how much bells I can make within the time we play today. We're gonna be doing a bunch of fishing, so if you don't like watching fishing in this game, this video won't be for you, but I know a bunch of you do enjoy watching fishing. I actually prefer to watch people fish in the game on rainy days. Unfortunately, it isn't a rainy day today, it's a sunny day, but we can still go out and enjoy the fishing tourney. Yeah, it's about to start, so let's head outside. Okay, here we are. Hello everyone, the spring fishing tourney has begun. Yay! Hooray, so we can get fishing right away, though I don't think Chip Jr. will buy any of our fish until we do a actual fishing tourney competition, so I'll have to go do that first. But I enjoy when there's special events in the game because I like being able to listen to a different soundtrack. Obviously I have to listen to the same hourly soundtrack all the time, so when it's a special day like a fishing tourney, I just enjoy being able to walk around and hear different music. I don't think I actually like many of the rewards you can get from the fishing tourney, which kind of sucks because it'd be nice to just unlock a ton of furniture, though I'm not sure how much the furniture items are worth, so we could try unlocking furniture items as well and selling those. I think that could really help to add up to our bell total in the end. And of course, we have to celebrate this with Chip Jr., my absolute nemesis in this game. Can I see Chip Jr. in my game without mentioning the fact that I despise him? No, it's not possible. How could I like him with a face like that? Like seriously, what is that? And I can get over an ugly character if their personality isn't ugly, but I hate his personality because he's so noisy. He's like my least favourite type of influencer. All he cares about is his stream views, and don't wave at me. And honestly, I mean, look, this is one of my favourite things to do to him. What is that? What is that? That's just how he looks every second of the day to me. So yeah, I kind of hate him. I kind of hate him for taking a bunch of pictures of me and shouting in my face and always talking about his streaming, because as a YouTuber, that is like my least favourite type of person. I think I have the right to say that considering I am a content creator myself. Like some of my least favourite people in the world are content creators like him. Or should I say streamers, because it's a joke, obviously to do with the water, because fishing and everything. Anyways, let's talk to him and then we can start the fishing tourney. Yo, what up Seasports fan? I'm CJ coming at you live. Hang on, of course I'm live, I'm right here. Anyway, I'm anchoring the premiere event of the spring Seasports season, the fishing tourney. So shine those hooks and get your reels ready, because between now and 6 PM, the tourney is on. The rules of the fishing tourney are easy breezy. You just gotta catch as many fish as you can in 3 minutes. Every fish you catch nets you points. Net enough points and you can swap them for some slick fish swag. Simple, right? And you can enter as many times as you like. What do you say? Ready to get your feet wet in the fishing tourney? The entry fee is waived for the first run. Okay, sign me up. Aye aye. Alright, I'm gonna spray 3 minutes on the clock for you to catch as many fish as you can. Oh, and there's also a bonus that I'll backstroke in if you catch at least 3 fish. Yuck. You done nibbling and all that? Because it's time to launch. Okay, let's go! If you can hear that noise in the background, that is my cat drinking water directly behind me. Tell me why he insisted on doing this as soon as I start recording. Also, I'm having some trouble today. Like, for some reason I keep messing up my words. Like, I keep saying the wrong word when I'm speaking. Do you guys ever have days like that? I think I just need to warm up a bit. into recording. I think sometimes I get a bit nervous, which I don't know why, because I've been doing this for like 3 years now. I think 4 years actually. I don't know why I still get nervous before I record a video. It's usually worse if my neighbours are home because I worry that they can just hear me in here talking to myself. Although I'm not actually talking to myself, I'm talking to all of you. I just get anxious because I don't have the nicest neighbours in the world. Oh, Drift and Ruby are here on the beach fishing as well. Okay, we need to catch at least 3 because I want to get the extra points. Okay, here we are. Also, there's actually a really cute fishing tourney going on right now in Pocket Camp as well. I'm actually recording this later than the actual date in the game. I went on Pocket Camp yesterday to add a few Patreons, because if you didn't know, if you join my Patreon, I'll add you on Pocket Camp. Yeah, I saw there's a really cute event on right now with really cute cherry blossom themed fishing items, and I was like, oh, should I record this? And then I remembered that I'd already planned to record this fishing tourney in the game, and I think I already promised that I would record New Horizons. So I didn't want to make 2 videos doing fishing tourneys to do with spring straight after each other. So yeah, I decided to just play New Horizons today, but I think I'll record the Cherry Blossom Gyroid event maybe in that game if I get the chance, because there's some really adorable items in the game at the moment. Oh no, I scared the fish away. I got so nervous. Okay, we have to find another fish. Quick! We only have 47 seconds. Why are no fish appearing at all now? No! Okay, here's one, here's one. Ruby, give us good luck. Oh my god. Why can I not get this in the position the fish will like? If you can hear me smashing my buttons, I do apologise. I was actually going to record earlier in the day today, but it was raining like crazy and I worried that the noise would be too much for you all. It's still really windy outside now, so you may be able to hear that. Probably not though. I always worry that my microphone is picking up way more noise than it actually is. But yeah, that's the first round of the fishing tourney done. So now I think we can get to selling fish. Looks like Nate has come out to join us fishing today. I may not catch the most fish, or any fish, but I'm giving it the old Nate try. Oh, bless him, he's so cute. I love seeing him out fishing, he just looks so adorable. I'm a huge fan of the bear villagers, almost as much as the cat villagers. I just think they're so cute. And I just love watching them walk around with their cute little butts and their cute little ears. I'm a big fan of bears in general. Oh, that's something I wanted to tell you. If you've been watching the past few episodes, you may have seen a little story unfolding in this game with Lyman. So first of all, Lyman sends me a ginormous dinosaur poo in the mail. And I'm taking this as a sign that I've done something wrong. Why is he sending me an actual pile of poo in the mail? I don't know. And I think it's kind of weird. Maybe it was just a mistake. Maybe he's just weird. And then the next time I record, he asks to move away. What? Lyman? Day 1 Lyman? Definitely has an issue with me right now. And so the other day I was going through all my letters and my gifts in my letters, and now we have a problem because one of my villagers gifted me an item and they said that they thought it would suit me, but I deleted all the letters, have no memory of who actually gave this to me now, but this is what one of my villagers gave me. Why? My villagers absolutely despise me, and I can't be sure. I think it might have been Ruby that gave this to me and said, oh wow, you look so good in this, but I also feel like it was Fuchsia, and I also feel like it was maybe Julian or Lyman, and I cannot remember at all which one of my villagers despises my face so much that they suggested I wear a paper bag on my head. So let me know in the comments who you think it was, because I'm a bit concerned why they all hate me all of a sudden. I think they were secretly meeting up to discuss me. There is a group going on in this village that despises me. I like to think that Ruby and Fang aren't a part of it, being as they're my bestest friends ever, but I don't know anymore. I don't know who I can trust in this village. So let me know, because this is horrific. Why on earth would someone do this to me? I've obviously really made someone mad in this game, and I don't know who, and I don't know why. And yeah, I'm being bullied by my own villagers, so if you know who it is, tell me if you have seen any clues in the background of my videos as to who is against me. If you think it was Lyman again, who do you think is letting it slip that they absolutely despise me? Because I have no idea, and I wish I could remember who sent me this paper bag hat, but I don't remember which one of my villagers it was. I need you guys to figure it out for me, so let me know what you think in the comments. Something fishy is going on. I guess that perfectly matches the fishing tourney. Anyways, let's talk to Chip Jr. Hey, there's my favourite angler. So how was it? Have fun? The fish you caught are all partying in the cooler. You can fetch them later. Or if you don't want them, I'll buy them. I need fresh fish for my live stream to keep my followers following. Shut up. Seriously? I hate the way he talks about his community. He doesn't call it a community for one, he just calls it my followers. And oh my goodness, it just makes me want to rip my hair out. So First things first, let's check out what you caught in the tourney. Looks like you stowed 3 fish in the cooler, with a solo bonus waiting in at 3 or more fish. Splash! That's 5 points. I'm so hyped. Pull out onto your points pool. So can I just catch fish now and give them to him? Wait, so how do I actually do this? I have no memory of how I do this. I'm gonna go catch a fish, and can I just like place it in the cooler? I read online that Chip Jr. will buy your fish for 1.5 times the usual price on fishing tourney days. So I felt this is a good opportunity to try and make some bells. The problem with my island is I didn't actually really design it around fishing. I don't have the best areas to walk around and actually find fish. So yeah, that's something that I didn't really think about while designing my island, which I'm sure a lot of people have the same issue when you have an island that's very packed full of items. When it actually comes down to the gameplay, you're like, oh poop, I didn't make enough rivers. So oh my goodness, I scared it away again. Why do I do this to myself? Also, as you can see, I haven't yet changed the bridge or decorated outside Lyman's house. Maybe that's why he hates me? I don't know. I did give him one of the most beautiful houses ever though. Maybe he didn't like it? Actually, what's funny is I went to Fang's house the other day, and Fang was like, oh, I don't think the Happy Home Academy are gonna like my house when they see it. And I was so heartbroken that he said this to me, because I love his house and I designed it specifically for him. And yeah, he just said straight up to my face that he thinks it looks crap basically. So yeah. I don't know what's going on in my game recently. I guess I did say I wanted people to be mean to me. It's happening, so we love that. Okay, so I caught the zebra turkey fish. Let's see, can I just go put this in the cooler, or do I have to catch the fish while I'm doing the tourney? I'm confused how I actually get him to buy this stuff. You think I'd know how to do this by now, but you'd be wrong. Okay, so I can't just put things in there. So it has to be the fish I catch while under the time limit? No! I was hoping we could just chill and I could just go around and catch a bunch of fish. Oh, okay, he does. You just have to go through like a massive menu for no apparent reason. So yeah, I can just sell any fish. Okay, that's awesome, because I didn't really want to be under a time limit, because I do struggle to think of what to talk about when I'm panicking over having to catch fish within a certain amount of time, and I don't want to be panicked. I want this to be a chill, relaxing fishing time. In my last Animal Crossing video, I was in such a funny mood. I feel like I was really mean in my last video. I was just like, I had such a spicy energy about me. I don't know what was wrong with me that day. But today, I'm going to try to be less spicy. We're going to try and just be chill and fish and make as much bells as we can and get rich so I can pay off my mortgage. I don't think I'll really get that rich off of fish, but we're going to try. If I really wanted to get rich, I could just do the stock market, but I'm not gonna do that. I just can't. I've done it twice in this game. First time, successful. I made quite a few bells. The second time, I forgot that they go moldy when you time travel, and then I like time traveled back to my regular time because I was just completely oblivious to the fact that I had like 100 million turnips in my pocket, and yeah, I lost all that money. And I used to do the exact same thing in the old games, and as you guys know, I'm terrible with numbers. I'm pretty sure I have something called dyscalculia. If any of you out there have dyscalculia, you probably know what I mean. You've probably seen it in my videos when I try count to like 10 and I just count wrong. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm so 100% sure in the moment that I've counted correctly, and then I look back and I'm like, how did I get that wrong? Like oh my goodness. I need to stop scaring the fish away. That's the problem I have with numbers. I feel so certain in a moment that I have been able to work out the numbers for something correctly, and then I just really haven't. Yeah, it's really bad. I can't remember what my point was. Yeah, we're gonna try and make bells. So hopefully we find some good fish today. I don't think we're gonna find many ones that are worth a lot of money because it's not raining, and that's when you get the best ones. And I don't think there's many rare fish you can get in spring. I mean, there might be. I'm guessing that Chip Jr. won't be buying sea creatures. I would like to do a video maybe in summer where we just go diving for the day and just catch a bunch of sea creatures. I think that'd be really fun. Because yeah, I like to do little videos themed around different activities like catching bugs, catching fish, visiting the museum, visiting different islands. You know, since we've already played through all the special events in the game, it's fun to just play with a different theme in mind, like completing Nook Mile goals, for example. I think it's a fun way to play. Speaking of Nook Mile goals, what are our goals today? Cook up a storm, complete DIY recipes, catch bugs, water flowers, and change my look. I don't want to change my look because I've already dressed up today as a little bunny to celebrate Easter season, since I probably won't record Bunny Day in this game since Bunny Day has come and gone in real life now. I do love to dress up as a bunny all year round, so yeah, let's check in with Drift. How's he doing today? Am I serious about the fishing tourney? Does a frog have extremely well-defined triceps? The answer is yes. And yes, I do. Thanks for noticing. Drift, you're so funny. Fishing rods are hard to use, don't you think? You never know when the fish are going to bite. I think maybe I'll try grabbing them with my hands. I mean, that's a good idea considering you're a frog. Try your tongue, actually. Let's see what Ruby's up to. Gold star, I decided to take a day off from planning to be a pop star and catch some fish. If I feel a personal connection with a fish, I usually just take it home to live with me. That's so cute. I could totally see Ruby having way too many fish and bugs in her house because she just gets emotionally attached to them. I think I'd be the exact same, which is why I just could never do fishing as a hobby in real life. Other than the fact that I think it would make me feel ill. And also I feel like it's pretty mean. It's a pretty mean hobby, like hooking animals out of their home by actually hurting them because you stick a hook through their mouth. Okay, let's not talk about it because this is meant to be wholesome fun times and I'm just talking about the most gruesome thing. But yeah, as you can see on my map, I don't actually have that much water on my island. I think most people have probably more water than this. So we mainly rely on the sea to do my fishing because my rivers are always, they're not giving fish, you know? I say that as one appears over here. Sometimes I miss the beginning of the game when, oh my goodness, just ignore me. But sometimes I miss the beginning of the game when all the rivers were so easily accessible and everything was neat and tidy. And of course I miss the music as well. I really miss that music. It's so chill and relaxing. Also I'm thinking of changing this bridge because I really like the colour of this bridge. But it's really flat and I think a curved bridge would be cuter here. I kind of wish we could change the colour of the bridges, all of them, so you could have a style of bridge and then change the colour of it. I think that'd be really cool because I'd like some of my bridges to be that colour because that colour of wood is really nice actually. Okay, the fish has noticed me. Hooray! We got a pale chub. Can't believe I've been talking this long. I've already caught 3 fish. Oh, I'd love to know in the comments, what's your favourite? The fishing tourney or the bug off? I think most people prefer the fishing tourney, especially in old games I think they did. But I don't know, I really like both in this game. So I'd love to hear which one's your favourite. I don't think I've recorded the bug off in quite a while now. So maybe I'll have to do that again at some point too. Oh, if you wanted to see my encyclopedia and see how many fish I have left to get, I think I'm only missing, looks like I'm only missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, well, I've probably counted that wrong, but it seems that I'm only missing around 9 fish. I am excited to catch them all. I have never completed the museum in any of my previous Animal Crossing games. I think it's something that I actually get a bit anxious about doing. I don't want to complete it because then, I do want to complete it. So I can be like, ooh, look at me, I have a complete museum. And it'll be so fun to look around and actually know, hey, everything is in here. But also, then it's well, what do I do now? Because the main goals in Animal Crossing are pay off your mortgage, complete the museum, and decorate, make your dream home, and stuff like that. If you fully complete your museum, you're only really left with your mortgage and decorating. For me, I've been decorating for a long time now, and it's something that I just constantly do. Are you kidding me? I caught an egg? Okay. I'm not gonna get angry today. Moving on, let's change the subject. We're not talking about eggs today. I just decorate constantly all the time. I don't know when I'll ever be finished with that. I don't know, I think that having a break from decorating to try and collect fish or bugs or sea creatures and visit the museum, things like that. I think that's really lovely aspect of Animal Crossing and the original gameplay, you know? So, I don't know, I just worry if I fully complete my museum, what do I do after that? Obviously I'm going to try to pay off my mortgage, which is what I'm doing now, but then what do I do after that? Once I've fully paid off my mortgage and complete my museum, what's left to do, you know? And I just worry that I'll be what's the point of logging into my game anymore? Not that I ever really go out of my way to try find fish or bugs or anything anyway at the moment, because I'm really focused on just decorating and things like that right now. But still, just worry, do any of you feel the same way? Because I worry that it's just me. Also, if you're one of those people that doesn't want weeds growing on your grass, but you need weeds for DIY recipes or whatever, feel free to plant them on your beach, because I realised recently if you plant weeds on your beach, they just cover your whole beach. And I didn't think they'd grow on your beach, because obviously if you plant flowers on your beach, they don't grow. And they'll just stay like this, and if you pluck them, they'll stay like that. So I didn't know weeds acted differently, but yeah, they do. So if you plant one weed on the beach, it'll just grow into a million weeds, which is really helpful if you need weeds for certain recipes. I feel like I said weeds a million times then. Sorry about that. Okay, the fish has spotted us. Oh my goodness, my controller's so loud. Tell me why it gets so loud when I catch a sea bass. It gets me excited for no reason. I have a feeling that we're not going to make hardly any bells today after all. Also, I'd love to hear in the comments what games you've been playing recently. I've been playing more Hoko Life and Potion Permit, which are two games that I played on the channel for a bit. I don't think many people wanted to see more Hoko Life. That video didn't really get too much attention, but I think I might record another video anyway. Oh my goodness, why do I always scare the fish away? Yeah, I've been really enjoying it, and I think if you didn't check it out already, you'd really love it. Maybe my first video didn't really show off the best aspects of the game. I know the graphics aren't as pretty as something like Animal Crossing, but the gameplay is really lovely, and I've been playing it a bunch, and I think it has so many amazing aspects to it that are just like Animal Crossing. It's just a really cute game, so I think I might record some more gameplay. I think it's like the perfect chill vibes that I like, you know, like Animal Crossing, Cozy Grove. Just the perfect lovely game, and Potion Permit has been really fun as well. I saw a lot of people saying that they don't want to get it because they saw a lot of negative reviews, and to be honest, I have no idea what that is about, because I also saw loads of negative reviews. Like when I went on YouTube to look at Potion Permit gameplay, all the videos are like Potion Permit review, is it worth it? Potion Permit is not worth buying, and things like that. And I was a bit concerned about that because obviously I really wanted to play it and I wanted to share it with you all. And after I played it, I was like, well, you know, I've played it for like, what, 2 hours now for a video, and I've had no problems at all. I haven't seen anything. So obviously I played it for a few more hours off camera. I've progressed quite a lot and, you know, had some heart events with some characters, and I've had no issues at all off camera either, so I have no idea what all the negative reviews are for that game, because I haven't had any negative experience playing it at all. If you're one of those people holding off on buying that game because you saw some negative reviews, I'm giving you my word that I've played it for like 4 hours at least. I haven't had any issues, so I would definitely recommend picking it up, especially if you're a big fan of Animal Crossing Stardew Valley. I think you'd really enjoy it, so maybe give it a go. I'd love to give you guys new game recommendations because I'm always looking for new cozy games to play, and yeah, I think I'm gonna steal this fish from Mint. She looks so cute in her little fishing gear. By the way, recently I was actually thinking of moving Mint out and having Eloise instead. If you didn't know, Eloise was like my bestest friend in my city folk town growing up, but I can't have Eloise because Eloise is the exact same personality type as Barbara, and that would drive me insane. Because if you didn't know, each villager has a sub personality type, so Mint and Barbara are both snooty, but there's a snooty A and a snooty B, so they'll say different things to you each day even though they're the same personality type, which I think is really cool. So I don't know which one Mint is. Let's just say she's snooty A, Barbara's snooty B, but if I get Eloise, they'll both be snooty B, so they'll both be saying the exact same thing to me every day, which sucks because I'd really love to have Eloise, and I really want to make her like a cute little artist painting area outside her house, because I think her dream is to be an artist. I just really love Eloise and I miss her from my old game, but maybe she's a character I can have in the next Animal Crossing game. That's what makes me really excited about making Animal Crossing content, is when the next game releases, we can have new villagers. Obviously I'll probably always have Ruby and Fang maybe, but all my other villagers, like obviously it'd be great if I come across my favourites, but we can also try have different ones again. So I think that'd be really fun. Obviously all the villagers I have now are like some of my absolute favourites from the old games growing up. I had Barbara in Wild World, and I was just desperate to have Barbara again, just because I had so many lovely memories of her, and I also had Mint in Wild World as well. But I had so many villagers in Wild World because I used to restart a lot when I was little, and I really wanted to see like all the villagers in the game. One of the villagers I had twice in Wild World, which I think is something you can do. I may be making this up, but I'm pretty sure in Wild World it's possible to have the same villager move in twice, and I had Bunny twice, so Bunny moved in, she moved out, and then she moved back in again. I always remember that very vividly because I was like, what the heck? Because I never had a villager move in again before in Animal Crossing. So yeah, I always remember Bunny doing that, and I love Bunny. I actually have a plushie of her, but obviously I'd much rather have Ruby than Bunny because Ruby is like my bestest friend ever, my favourite villager in the game. So yeah, also I noticed in my last video I really do just be rambling about the most nonsensical stuff, and I am sorry for that. But I hope you guys don't mind it. Honestly, I think it's possible that I could do live streams at this point because I just ramble. Like I've been talking non-stop for like half an hour now. I'm running out of breath. Alright, let's sell some fish. Hopefully we'll make at least a little bit because we have 2 red snappers which I know are worth at least a little bit. So, spilling a whole school, huh? Altogether that's 16,170 bells. Awesome. Splash! Now you're swimming in bells. Pat it back if you catch anything else to sell. Something I also thought about doing recently was playing through Bunny Day to just craft like a bunch of Easter furniture with the eggs and selling it, because I think you can make bells that way. Obviously it's not like the most amazing way to make bells. There's so many other ways to make more bells quicker. If it means I can celebrate Bunny Day while making bells, I think that's fun. Oh, look how happy Mint is for us. Also, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I decorated outside my house last night. I'm trying to give it a more foresty vibe because I was thinking about Animal Crossing and I was like, what is my dream house in real life? In real life, my dream house is a white or pink house in a forest. And then I was like, why is my Animal Crossing house not in a forest? Like, obviously my whole town is meant to be a forest, but I realized my house didn't look like it was in a forest at all. So I was like, I really want to change my house. So I went to Happy and Paradise and I moved out Quilson and Mo, because in Happy and Paradise they make you pick someone to be Mo's roommate, and I didn't know who the hell to pick. And I don't want to move any of my current characters out of their homes, so I just scanned in like the most nothing villager to me that I had in my amiibo card collection, which was Quilson. He's like a little green duck that I have no experience with. I've never met him in any of the games and he doesn't look that cute, and I just had like nothing. I felt nothing towards him, so I just moved them in together. And so now I just use Quilson's house as like a planning lot for if I want to plan like outdoor decorating, because at a certain point in Happy and Paradise, if you haven't played this already, because I know actually quite a lot of you never got Happy and Paradise, but at a certain point you unlock this, which is called Room Sketch. And this is where you can plan room designs, and that means you don't have to go all the way to Halves Island. As you can see, I was planning my crafting room in the back of my house, and yeah, you can basically move anything around, place whatever you like, and it's really helpful for, I think they made it so you can plan villagers' homes, because once you say you're done, it says you can save it, and you can use a save sketch to design a client's vacation home by opening the app while inside their home. So you can just pre-design a character's house, and I think you can also use this to help design villagers' homes on your island as well. So yeah, it's like a pre-design if you feel like designing right now without going to Happy and Paradise directly or Halves Island to try experiment. You can just do it from your phone, which I think is one of the coolest apps and one of the coolest things we have in this game. But yeah, I realized, oh, I don't have one of those to plan out how I want to decorate outside, so I had to go to Happy and Paradise and unfortunately use little Quilson's home as an experiment place. This was what my garden looked like before, which I think was really lovely. I really like the colours, and I think I might change it back to that flowery pathway actually. This was what the sort of plan was at Happy and Paradise. As you can see, poor little Quilson. I think that's his name anyway. I feel like I'm misremembering his name. This was the sort of idea I had to make it look a bit more foresty, and yeah, I think it's come out okay so far. Obviously one of the items I really want is a scone, or a scone, I don't know however you pronounce it, because I love scones, and I don't have that recipe yet, so I'm hoping to unlock that soon. For now I just have Brewster's little cookie here. But yeah, I ended up not having as much room as I thought. I'm thinking about putting some more trees. I don't know how to do it without making it feel really closed and boxed in. So yeah, as always, if you guys have any tips, please let me know. I love to know your decorating tips, especially for exterior decoration, because I'm just terrible at it. I really want to have a super cute fairy forest vibe going on, and I'm so bad at it. Clearly, I mean, I've been playing this for like 3 years and I'm still not done decorating my island, and it's still a mess. So yeah, if you want to tag me in any inspiration pictures or show me your own designs, or tag me in any outfit designs as well, because I really want some new outfits in the game. I've been wearing this like same designs for quite a while now. So if you see any cute fairy stuff or cottagecore stuff or anything you think I'd like, feel free to tag me in it. Oh, we got another sea bass. I wonder if I'll be catching sea bass in Animal Crossing till the day I die. Probably. So let's see what's been going on in my life recently that I can update you on. I had Easter. It was really lovely. My mum paid for me to have some scones and brownies and cakes and stuff sent to my house so that I can have an afternoon tea. And I got my fancy tea set out, which we got from the charity shop like a million years ago. I really want to get a nice new tea set. Anyways, so that was nice. I'm sure a lot of you American people listening are like, wow, that is the most British thing ever. Yes, you'd be correct. It is. But yeah, I had some afternoon tea, which I love afternoon tea. Then I made a roast dinner, which I love roast dinner. Just had roast chicken and potatoes and stuffing, Yorkshire puddings. By the way, I went to my partner's house on Christmas this year and they didn't have any Yorkshire puddings and they didn't have any vegetables except some like parsnip. What the heck is that about? Those of you out there who eat regular Christmas dinner, what the hell was that about? Like, You're not telling me you guys don't have vegetables at Christmas dinner either. Vegetables are like some of the best part. I was so heartbroken when I went to eat Christmas dinner at their house. I'm so sorry if they're listening to this. I know sometimes they do put my videos on, which is embarrassing to my partner's family. If you're watching this, I'm so sorry, but like what the heck was that about? I don't know what people are doing having a roast dinner without vegetables or Yorkshire puddings. I really don't understand what that is about. Anyways, my fishing rod broke. Luckily I have another one, so I love this one with the rubber ducky. It's just so cute. I had a lovely Easter. I obviously had chocolate eggs, which are lovely. I haven't eaten them all yet. Only had one, but my partner got an extra one from work that he's going to share with me. So I haven't finished all the chocolate yet, but I did get a big mini eggs bar, which I'm very excited to eat. What else is going on in my life? Oh, I have a eye test tomorrow because I've been seeing black blobs everywhere, which is a bit concerning. Like whenever I look places, I can just see this black blob, and whenever I try to look at it, it like moves out the way. And I googled it, and I think they're called eye floaters, and unfortunately there isn't like anything you can do about them, but I'd already booked the eye test at this point. I have had an eye test before when I was younger, and I am supposed to wear reading glasses, but I don't, which is bad. So basically, I went when I was younger. They told me I needed some glasses just to help me focus and stuff while reading, but honestly, I am so confused because everyone else I know who wears glasses, they say as soon as they put them on, they're like, wow, I can see so much better now. You know, it just really helped them. And so when I put on my glasses, I was like, what? Because I could see the exact same with or without the glasses. I wore them for like a while as like a fashion statement when I was a teenager, but glasses don't really suit me. So I ended up just stopping wearing them. I didn't like the style anymore. I didn't want to go back for another test. And yeah, I just didn't want to wear them anymore. So I stopped wearing them. I also was thinking about wearing them again, but then I was like, I don't think the prescription I have in them is fit for my eyes anymore because it's been so long. I know they're going to say I need glasses, so I'm expecting that. But I'm hoping there's nothing like seriously wrong with my eyes, though. There is a big chance that they are starting to decline, which is gonna be really awful if it's true, because if you didn't know, I do have a disability called brittle bones disease or osteogenesis imperfecta, which means I have very weak bones. One of the side effects of that is going deaf and blind and most likely ending up in a wheelchair quite early on in life, so that sucks. So I've always known that, you know, there's a high chance that I'm gonna go deaf and blind, and I don't want to go deaf and I don't want to go blind. So it does make me a bit scared that, you know, I've started to have some vision problems so early because I've only just turned 24, and if my eyesight is already declining, then that really is awful. So I've got to get enough Animal Crossing screen time in as I can so that I remember what it looks like. So yeah, wish me luck on my eye test. I haven't gone to the doctors since I was a child because I have a massive fear of the doctors, and I had a really terrible experience last time I went to the doctors. I used to have to go for a hospital checkup every year so they could check my spine because I have a curved spine as well, and like they put me in the big scanner machine so they could check my bone density, and every single time it was the same thing where I'd have to take the train to London and spend like 5 hours doing 100 million tests on me, and then they'd sit me in a room and say, you are getting worse, please take your medication and exercise and eat more steak. That was it every single time, and I just felt like I was miserable because there's nothing they could do. Like, me spending 10 hours a day going to the hospital so they check my bones wasn't gonna help me, and even when they tell me, oh, you're just getting worse, there's nothing they can do to help me. I really just felt like it was pointless, and also I just hated it. I hated the tests. One of the last times I went, I had to have an ultrasound. It was a man who did my ultrasound, and he put the machine that he uses to scan your belly way too far down, which was really traumatic for me, and so I didn't go back to the hospital after that. I'm sure other women out there probably have experiences like me, but it was really scary because I was a child and this was a grown man, and so I just didn't go back to the hospital again. Yeah, also, they knew I was autistic, but they kept having a go at me and like shouting at me and saying that I needed to start going to the hospital on my own once I turned 16 or 18 or whatever. And I kept saying to them, like, obviously I can't do that, I can't travel on my own because I'm autistic, and they just like shut me in a room and were like really horrible, shouting at me saying like, why can't you do it? I was like, because I can't. And they just like kept shouting at me saying, well, you would do it if you had to, wouldn't you? And I was like, no. What are you talking about? Anyways, I have such horrible experiences at hospitals I could talk about all day. I don't want to like stress you guys out with these absolutely traumatic stories though. I I don't want to scare anyone else from going to the doctors if they need to, because if you need to go to doctors, you should. I just didn't, and I still don't. So I haven't gone to any doctor in a long time, which is really bad because I have health problems. Yeah, so this could be my first time going to a doctor. I'm not that nervous because I've had an eye test before and I know it's not going to hurt. I know sort of how it goes. You know, you just go in the room, you look at the things, you read out the letters. They say you need glasses, then you choose glasses and leave, you know? So I kind of know how it's going to go, so I'm not that scared, but I am a bit scared because I haven't done anything like this in so long. So please wish me luck and keep me in your thoughts. Obviously, when you're seeing this, I've probably already gone and got glasses, but who knows? I might have terrible eyes now. I might have to wear glasses all the time. So if that's the case, my Animal Crossing character may be getting an updated look. Anyone else out there that's scared of going to the doctors or anything like that, feel free to tell me your own experiences, because I just know as women we just usually get treated terribly, hospitals and by doctors all the time, and I know for sure I'm not the only one who's been treated just terribly by the healthcare system. So feel free to tell me your experiences too. And I know it's really scary to talk about, like I don't think I've ever told you guys anything about that happened to me. I'm also terrified of needles and blood tests, and they just begged for my blood. I'm not even joking. I was convinced that the people who work at this hospital are vampires because they so desperately wanted my blood. I don't know why. Like, I started to refuse. Okay, I was a smart kid because I was like 12 and I came to the hospital and they're like, we're gonna do our regular blood test, which is me screaming and panicking and throwing up everywhere while they do that. And I just went, no. I just realised I could say no. And they were like, well, we really need to give you one. And I was like, well, it's against my human rights to do that when I've said no. And then they were just like, oh, well, we can't do anything then if you said that. So if you're a kid watching this, just that, you know, you can say that. But, you know, I wouldn't recommend it, especially if you have a health problem and they really do need to check your blood. But for me, they just wanted to check my blood to say, yes, you do have bone problems, which, yes, I know. So they really did just waste my time. I let them have my blood way too many times. One time I sat in the waiting room in the hospital for 6 hours with numbing cream on my arms really late at night so that they could have my blood. You know, it was so stressful for me and traumatic for me, and scream, crying, throwing up, numbing cream, like, oh my god, panic attack, the worst day ever. You know, next time we went there to get results and whatever, I was like, how was the blood test and everything? And they're like, oh sorry, it was inconclusive. Inconclusive? Okay, I'm mad because I keep getting eggs, but also the amount of absolute dread and panic and fear and nausea and sickness and anxiety I went through for them to say that, oh sorry, we just didn't do anything with your blood. That is why I hate hospitals. And that's why I always refuse blood tests, but I'm really scared because I feel like I'm going to have to give blood at some point soon because I have so many problems. Like, I'm always shaky and feeling ill, and I definitely have some issues going on, so I'm just gonna have to do that at some point, which I'm not looking forward to. Anyone else out there scared of needles? Whenever there's like a needle shown in a cartoon, I have to close my eyes. Even like the other day I was watching Simpsons and they showed a needle in the Simpsons and I had to close my eyes and look away because it makes me physically sick. I don't know why that is. I'm really sensitive to like the feeling of it. I don't even want to talk about it. Let's change the subject because I've been talking about hospitals and rubbish stuff for way too long. That's what's going on in my life at the moment, so feel free to update me on your lives. I love to hear about them. Have you noticed that I've planted loads of flowers all over my beach in Animal Crossing? I'm trying to make like more fairy vibes on the beach. I know it's a little bit messy, but I think it's also pretty as well. I'm not sure how it's going to look in winter and autumn. Oh, we filled my pockets. Awesome. It's a good place to leave my flowers when I have too many, and I think it looks pretty. So alright, let's head to Chip Jr. and sell these fish. I really feel like if you were doing this and weren't focusing on talking about absolute nonsense like I am, you'd probably make a lot more money than me. So if you're playing this along with me, please let me know how much money you've made, because I really have not made as much as I thought. Only 13,000 this time. We haven't even made back the amount I had in the beginning. I mean, we almost have. So we started off with 44,000, right? And now we have 32,000? I mean, it's alright. All of this money is going to go towards my mortgage. I do actually have some savings. I'm trying to keep my savings for like if I want to change my bridges and things, for whenever I want to get some new furniture that I can't afford and stuff like that. Let me know how much money you have in Animal Crossing. Oh my gosh, I caught an egg again. You guys, why would they put the fishing tourney on a day when eggs are in the water. Why would they do this to me? Is it possible to catch an egg during the actual fishing tourney competition? Let's go see. Let's do another one and let's see. Oh, I always forget that he makes us pay 500 bells to play. Well, there's some of our money gone again. This fish is really interested in Barbara and is not interested in me. Okay, here we go. So I just took my oh my goodness. I hate myself. I was about to say I just took my headphones off, so this is even harder now because my headphones were hurting my head. I shouldn't have done that. Now fishing is going to be even more difficult without the sound. No! Oh my gosh, I need to make my 500 bells back. Also, do any of you actually like go around and do like the little things to make bells anymore? You know, like sell seashells and stuff like that? Because I was doing that the other day and it just made me feel so nostalgic. You know who would be perfect to invite to the Roost today? Chip. I really wish I had Chip's card, because then we could invite him. Too bad I don't know. Maybe we should invite someone to the Roost later. I really thought we were going to make more money than this, but I guess not. I suppose a better time to make money would be when Chip Jr. is just visiting. On a rainy day, that's like the best time to make money. I know I made a ton of bells that way. Well, I say recently, it was like before January. But yeah, back in December, I was playing some point and I just got like the perfect day in the game where Chip Jr. was visiting, and it was like a stormy, really rainy day in the game, so I was getting a ton of like sealer camps and stuff. I made a ton of bells that way. I guess the fishing tourney isn't actually the best way to make money. I'd suggest doing it that way if you want to make money from fish anyway. At least so far, we haven't really made that much and we've been playing for quite a while now. My goodness, this fish is not noticing me. Okay, here we go. Oh my goodness, I scared it wet. Oh my gosh! Why am I like this? No! I'm so sad. Come on, fish, come on. No! Does this one count? I don't think that one counted. Oh my gosh. So look how cute these two are fishing together. I didn't know these two were friends. Suspicious. Very suspicious. Which one of you was it that sent me the paper bag hat? Who was it? Tell me. Ugh, I can't catch anything. When I sit waiting for a fish, it's as if I'm one with nature. Goodness, I had no idea I was so poetic. These two are acting very fishy. Very fishy. I'm just gonna wear this now and see what sort of reaction we get from people, because I'm sure the one who sent it to me will make themselves known. Okay, I think Barbara's out. I don't think it was Grandma Barb's. I don't think she would do this to me. I trust her. Okay, so I only counted the 2 fish I caught. That is so unfair. I literally had the fish on the line. I feel like that should still count. We don't even have enough points for some fish swag, or whatever it is he calls it. Unfortunately, I don't think any of my villagers are going to make themselves known today, because they're all just so focused on fish. But I need to know who sent me this paper bag hat. Okay, at least we got our 500 bells back. And I think it's not possible to catch an egg during the tourney, which is good. Okay, so I think I've been playing for too long. We managed to make 32,000 bells, which isn't very much actually, but I need to go because I've got some things to do today and I've been playing for a while now. So before we end it, why don't we head to the Roost and get a nice cup of coffee? Actually, I think it'd be fun to get a takeout coffee today and go look through the aquarium. Oh wait, I just realised you can't actually carry the coffees inside, can you? So there's no point us getting a takeout coffee. You know what, actually? I think I'm going to invite someone just to cheer up this fishing tourney since Chip Jr. is out to get me. I was hoping to punish him by making him give me thousands and thousands of bells, but he really didn't give me that much because he hates me. So yeah, maybe we can cheer up this day by inviting a friend to the Roost. The customer you contacted will be here shortly. Please wait inside for their arrival. Yay! Here he is, it's little Kix. I thought I'd invite Kix today. So random, I know, but I just saw his amiibo on my shelf and I just thought, you know, that's not a character I'd usually pick to hang out with, but he's so cute and I want to hang out with him. Look how cute he is. Hello there, chum. You wanted to see me, eh? Chat and whatnot? Alright then, suppose it's time to take it easy. Crikey, Brewster's a master at his craft, inspiring and whatnot, don't you think? Is his like accent, it's meant to be like old time English, right? Like Mary Poppins. He's so cute. I love his little yellow dungarees. What a cutie. Do you remember when he used to shine our shoes back in City Folk? Ah, he's so cute now. He has his own like little shop that he goes around travelling with. Nothing like a nice cup of coffee to refill the tank. I feel like a freshly shined pair of shoes. He made a reference to it. How bushy his tail is, his head gets stuck inside of it. Oh, I love that he made a City Folk reference. How cute is that? No milk, no nothing. I like my coffee nice and simple. Helps you savour the aromas and all that. Oh, not me. I like mine with milk and sugar and everything, basically. Do I even like coffee at this point? I'm not sure. When the world's got me down, I'll treat myself to a nice cup of joe with a bit of sugar. Makes it alright. Oh, so he does have sugar in it sometimes. He is so sweet. Please let me know if Kix is your favourite character. I know there's actually a big group of people whose favourite is Kix. At one point, I didn't really understand why. I know there's a big trend of Leaf being very popular as well, and Leaf is actually really cute, but Leaf and Kix have never really been my favourites because they don't really have as much of a backstory as the other characters like Tom Nook, Sable and that, and I feel like you can't really connect with a character that doesn't have much to connect with, you know? But in Kix's case, I feel like he's really developed. From City Folk to New Leaf to this game, I think it's been really interesting to watch the way his character has developed and transitioned over time. He just worked on the street in City Folk shining shoes. It seems like he was barely getting by. In New Leaf, he had his own shop, which was a huge upgrade, and he sold socks as well as just shoes. In this game, he sells socks, shoes and bags, but he travels around now, so I don't know whether you'd consider the shop or a travelling shop to be better off for him. Which do you think suits him more? But Kix is definitely a character we've spent enough time with now where I understand him being someone's favourite character completely. I think he has such a cute design. He's so handsome. He's such a handsome little guy. He's really cute as well. Like I'd love a plushie of him. I love his accent and his friendly personality. I think it's really sweet. I'd love to see more development for other characters like Leaf, for example, who had this lovely shop in New Leaf and is now just selling some shrubs and things. I would like to see him develop a bit more in the next game. Maybe he would go back to selling more stuff in his own shop. It would be cool to have flower items, more gardening furniture items he could sell, and maybe if we're continuing down the line of New Horizons, like more gardening or flower recipes, watering can and shovels, that sort of thing he could sell. I think that'd be super cool. Personally, I kind of hope they have their own shops again in the next game, like proper shops, like buildings that you go into, but I do really like the traveling shops as well, especially now they're on my Halves Island. It's nice to go see them every day. Yeah, I love Kix, and I'd love to know if he's your favourite, and if not, who is your favourite? I know some of you that watch me's favourite is Chip Jr., and that's completely fine. You can love a character that I personally dislike, and I think that's awesome because I want all the characters to be loved by someone, otherwise it's just really sad. Yeah, feel free to let me know your favourite characters. Don't think I'm going to judge you if it's Flick or Chip Jr. or anyone like that, because I won't judge you at all. I know I make a lot of jokes about like, this character's ugly, or I don't like this character, but that's just me, it's not you. So please don't feel bad if you like a character that I don't like, or you don't like a character that I like, because I know a lot of people hate Tom Nook as well, which, I mean, we're not going to get into that because I'll be here all day talking about that, which I do think is wrong, but we're not going to go into that. Just know, I really don't take it that seriously, and like whoever you like, and if it's to do with Animal Crossing, I really do love every single aspect of it, even if I joke that I don't. Anyways, that's been the fishing tourney, so I think I'll actually end this video in here with Kix. I think that would be a nice place to end it. So thank you all so much for joining me today. I really hope you enjoyed celebrating the fishing tourney with me. Sadly, we didn't make as much money as I expected, but we made some at least, and I'm going to definitely use that to pay off my mortgage. Every little bit helps after all, so there's always the positive side. I hope you all had a lovely Easter and are having a lovely April so far. Before I go for today, I would just like to say an extra special thank you to my wonderful and lovely Patreon supporters who chose to support me this month. I really do love and appreciate you all. You're all so sweet, and your support really does help me out. I really am so grateful for all of you. And to the rest of you, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you're able to get a nice warm drink and relax. If you didn't do that while watching, I'd recommend you go and do that now. I hope this video was able to give you some peace in your day, some comfort, and make you feel like you were hanging out with a friend, because that's why I make these videos. As always, let me know in the comments how you're doing, what you've been up to, anything you want to tell me about. I'll try and answer as many as I can. If you enjoyed this video, please do consider leaving a like and subscribing, only if you want to though. I really do appreciate you joining me today, so thank you all so much for watching, and I'll speak to you all in my next video. Bye!